Today we're going to be unboxing Lloyd's Jet Mech, and we're going to have a lot of fun with this. We're going to build it. We have two mini builds with this set. We got the Skeletal Dragon, and we got a little thing for Sora to fly around on. I'm not really psyched about this little build. The minifigs in this set are Sora, Lloyd, we got Kerr, we got Taya, I don't know, and a Spectral Dragon Warrior, which is really cool. I love these Spectral Dragon Warriors. So yeah, here we got the main build. We got Lloyd's mech. It's looking pretty good. It does transform into a jet, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we're gonna get into it. So let's take a look at the back. Right here, you can see that the this dragon build can connect to Thunderfang, and I think I'm actually going to run over and grab Thunderfang in the middle of the video to equip him with these parts. We got Sora's little flyer here. We have the jet itself. This is what it's going to look like. It's meh, but I think I like it. And over here we have the transformation process. We have the Lloyd standing mech. He's got a middle stage where he can fly and fight, and then he's got the entire jet portion, which I actually think looks really good. I like the jet portion of the mech. I don't like that the knees can't bend, but you know, it is what it is. We do have push tabs again. It's really unfortunate about that. Hey Alexander, what's up? Yep, and we're actually just gonna start building. So let's unbox this puppy. This is around $110 USD. I bought this directly off the Lego website, and I'm really excited to actually get to build it. I've been waiting for this set for months. I live in the US, and we've gotten like really screwed over on that. Here we go. We have our sticker sheet that we probably won't be using. All right. Bag 3 is tiny. Bag 1. All right, it looks like we have around 10 bags. Yes, okay. So, just put this over here with the other build, the mech dragon that I put together yesterday. We got ourselves our book. It's actually a pretty big one. They did not just think it would be a good idea to separate these books. That's the actual design. I'm going to put that right here. I'm going to get these bags all sorted out by number. Bag 11, 7. All right. Hey Nathan, nothing much, just streaming today. So let's get these bags off the ground here. 1, 2, 3. We do have 11 bags in this set, so that's a pretty big set. Again, sticker sheet. Not really a big fan of the sticker sheets in this set, so I'm just gonna put this back here in the background for now. All right, we got our first bag. That's usually where we start. Gonna bring that over here, and we're gonna open up our book. Oh no, I have made a mess. Okay, this book's actually pretty big, so this might interfere with the building process. Let me adjust my light here, away from the book. This is a really cool set. I do agree with you on that. Is this stream part 2? No, this is just another stream I'm doing. Yesterday's stream was its own thing. So we're actually going to get together and we're going to build this thing. Let's see if I can't get the shine to go off this page. It's so annoying. Maybe if I do that. That's a little bit better. I can kind of see what's going on. You can kind of see what's going on. Kind of. Put this back like that. It's so bad. Let me see here. There we go. That's actually pretty nice. I like that. That helps the work area a little bit. Just a little uprightness here. So let's get into the first bag. Gotta love that crunch. Oh, that's a nice sound. That's such a good sound. All right. Got the little bag. We usually tear this apart and put it up top. So it looks like Sora's little jet mech thingy. Not jet mech. Her little jet rider will be here. What is my favorite Ninjago figure? That is a very good question. I think it was the last Dragonian Warriors we got. I think those looked really cool. I like their little headpieces. I'm really excited to get more of them though, so maybe my favorite will change. All right, and let's get to building Sora. It looks like we got our headpiece. Not a big fan of this hairpiece. I don't really like the ponytail on that one, but yeah, got the head. Let's see here. We have, where's the rest of her? There's that. That's pretty cool. Got her swords here. And I feel like I'm missing a part. Guys, I'm missing, no, there they are. Okay. Let's just get her put together here. Oh, I love that. Yes, look at that. That armor looks so nice. This is actually new for her, which is pretty cool. I might run and grab my other Sora figure because I love her so much. She's so cool. Look at her little angry eyes. She's so angry. Get a focus. Focus. It doesn't want to focus. She's so angry. Her little hairpiece. Swords. You can do it. I believe in you. Yeah, all right. She's looking so cool. Next page. It looks like they want us to put together a little lantern for her. Let's see. Oh, no. It looks like it's already put together. Actually, I think it's stuck in there upside down. There we go. Yay, brick separator. Okay. Was it in there? No, it was in there inside right. I basically got it pre-assembled. Your favorite figure is Aaron? Well, we just did Aaron's little set yesterday, which is pretty cool. It looks like they only want to give her one of these swords. Do we have a... I guess maybe one of those swords is for the actual build, maybe? Who knows? All right. Now, over here, we got the other minifig that they want us to put together. It looks pretty cool. Head, legs, hat, little thingy here, and the body. Body's pretty cool. I like that. Like that a lot. We're just gonna put the feet together. Little pauldron armor. I like the little spikes that are on there. Her lamp is beautiful. Let me show off that lamp here in a bit. Got that little hat. So it's this same color as like this as their blades that were in the last set, which are pretty cool. This is the second set that this lantern build came with, I think. So, which is really cool. Like the Aaron from yesterday's build had this lantern, and I really like it. The little pearlescent blue and pink, and it's just so beautiful. Thanks for calling that out. All right, now we got a little weapon to build for this guy. He's got one of these, one of those. Where you going? Oh boy, we got some black pieces on a black background. And what else did we need in? Little T-shape like that, little cross guard, little pip. All right, one of these clips. And it looks like one of these swords goes on it, which is pretty cool. So let's put that together real fast. See how this thing goes together. So it's kind of like a sword axe kind of build, which is pretty cool. Is this right? Am I missing a part? Is this the build? Is this the sword? I think so. So like, it's kind of like an axe. So you like That's pretty cool. So you can block with it and stuff. Just put that in your hands there. That weapon looks pretty intimidating, actually. Would not want to get hit by that. All right. Ah, little minifigure right here next to Sora. Oh, he's attacking. She's attacking Sora already. She's falling over. So yeah, I love the minifigures in these sets. They're so cool. I guess it's just gonna sit. You know what? There, for display purposes. All right. So we're actually gonna get to work on one of the builds here. So let's get into it. All right, we got a circular piece that goes on this. I think this is the little dragon mech thingy that they that comes with the set. I don't think this is the actual main build, which is pretty nice. It looks like they just stick off to the side like that, which is crazy. Yeah, that's what we have. Okay, so this is Sora's little thing. I see it now. This is a little thing that she flies around on. Pinch that in there. I guess they had to round out their piece count with this build. So, a little clip on the front. Little pink brick on the back for her there. We got two of these going over the rest of the build. They're probably going to give her a little seat here or something. That's pretty cool. You can kind of see the build come together. Swooshability. Swoosh. Yeah, very swooshy. I like it. We got going on this side. One of these and one of these. So this will go right here. Like that. And this will go here. You can kind of see where the jet's going to be going. For sure. For sure. Another one of these. Right there. I love this set. This is going to be a great set. I can't wait to display it. I've got one of these. The little jet that goes on the back. That was very satisfying. Oh, yeah. I love that. So good. By the way, yellow. Are they? I did not know that. Thank you. We got that. All right, next page. You guys won't be able to see the instructions over here. I am working with very limited space, so we're going to take one of these, put that there. We're going to take one of these gray guys. We're going to put it here. And then we're going to put one of these gold plates, and we're going to put it there. At least we're going to try. Okay. That's looking like a jet, a little jet thingy already. Take one of these, and I guess they go off the back like this. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So this kind of reminds me of the combiner mech that they actually gave us. So they're gonna tell us to put some stickers on here. I'm not gonna do any stickers for this set. I'm not really a big sticker fan. So if you're expecting me to put some stickers on here, I am sorry. It's just not happening. I'm not doing it. I think stickers devalue sets. Like, if I'm spending like $120 on a set, please just print some pieces. Please just do that. I'm spending money on this stuff. All right, we got one of these. Gotta build two of those. Make sure those are consistent, and we just clip those on right here, I believe. Yep. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. Look at that. All right. We have one of these that clips onto the top. One of these bricks with the sides. If I can get it on there. All right. And we got two of these that look like they go down Oh, showing it to me two different ways. So like that, one like this. I love the colors. I love her colors in this set. I do. I love them so much. I'm missing a piece. Where is it? Aha. So it is that little coral purple. I'm not sure. I haven't gotten to do it in person. I'm hoping that it feels good, but there's no telling how it'll feel once I get it put together. I'm hoping it feels good. It's a good transformation, but we'll just have to see. I'll give you my recommendations later. All right, so I guess this is it. I guess I built it. So let's just take this lantern off and we'll stick her on her little jet here. All right. I don't know what the little bird head thing is for, so I guess we can just stick this lantern right here, and there she goes. She's good. She's got it. I wish this might have been just part of like the mech itself, but you know, it is what it is. So we got a little display for her. Now we'll be working on the dragon. One of these, one of these. Yeah, but I'm going to see how I feel about the transformation itself. I like the concept and I like the way that it looks on the shelf. So we will see how it looks in practice. We'll actually do it right here once it's built. Some of these on the sides. We're doing this little skeletal dragon now. I'm actually pretty excited for this skeletal dragon. I have Thunderfang in the other room, and I cannot wait to tear it apart and put him on there, experiment a little. Yeah, no problem. But we will see. I want to be fair to this set. It was pretty expensive. Like, I'm pretty sure that was a little more expensive than the... Yeah, than the last mech that we got, and I really want it to be just as good. All right. Let's put two of these here. Where do these go? It's telling me to put them somewhere. New piece. We're working on a new piece. All right. All right, on both sides. So I am really excited to actually get to put this together and display it. I'm not sure if I'm going to display it in jet mode or mech mode. I'll probably alternate in between because I think that'll be fun. And this goes on right here. So this is the little dragon that we're going to be using later. This. And both of these. I think these are for the rib cages, which is going to be really cool. It wants me to use 4 of these. All right, 4 of them. It's going to be great. Yesterday's stream was a pretty good success too. We got a few new viewers, we got a few new subscribers, and we had a lot of fun. If you're watching, click like, hit subscribe. I have the Destiny's Bounty set from this wave that I'm going to be building on stream soon, and I can't wait to actually put that together. I think this is supposed to be brown. Yeah, okay. There we go. Next page. All right. And if you guys want to see me put together the Rogues Mech Dragon Rider, you guys can actually see that on my channel as well. I actually uploaded that yesterday when I was streaming it, which was a lot of fun having you guys here while I was putting that together. All right, I'm gonna put these here. I got a couple trolls in the chat, which was a lot of fun. They had fun. I had fun. Fun trolls are fun. All right. That there. That there. And this one. How's that wanting? It's wanting me to put it like that. Okay. That's what it looks like. And it wants us to put one of these. Ooh, I love that light blue. That's a nice light blue. That's actually really nice. I love that. I love that. I love that piece so much. It's a great piece. All right. And we're going to work on this side. 2 of these. Nice. Nice. Snap. 1 of these. And then 1 of these. You don't like the way that they made the Bone Dragon's mobility. I can see that. I definitely can. I think the main reason the Bone Dragon's in the set is so you can actually just take it apart and connect it to like Thunderfang himself, which I'm really excited to do. So we're going to need 2 of these. Please don't run away. We're going to need 6 of these little guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we're going to need 6 of these too. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I guess these are all spare parts over here or something. So let's put this together. So these are the rib cages of the dragon, which are pretty cool. Let's slide that all the way through there. Little spikes. Ooh, that is a tight fit. That is a really tight fit. Kind of like that. Maybe I should have put the spikes on and then put it on the stick, because I think that is really tight. I'm going to try and straighten those out a little bit. Oh, okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. Well, you go enjoy your good stream. We just having fun here. All right. You can get in there. Go ahead. Yeah, get. I think they've already put the set together and they know exactly what it's like. Alrighty, and this will go here. Yeah, alright. Nice rib cage going on. Yeah, I like that. That's a really cool design. Alright, next page. Ooh, second bag already. I already threw away my my spare parts bag, so I'm gonna have to get another one. Bag number 2. Alright, dump that out. Gonna put that there. We're actually gonna put the spare parts in here. We might need them later. I think it might want that sword. Bag cooperate. We are live. It does not want to cooperate. Look at these pieces in here. I believe this popped out of it. All right, next part. All right, we're just going to put this off to the side. I'm sure we're going to be building off of it later. One of those. Get this all shifted down. All right. One of these. Another plate. And it wants us to use one of these clear pieces and this slope. All right. There we go. 2 of these on the bottom. All right, this bad boy right here. Let's see here, and this little clipper right here. All right, I wonder what this part is supposed to be. All right, that was a very satisfying click. These blue boys. Yeah, that felt pretty good. Some of these Nexo plates. Where are they? Here they are. And we're going to face those this way. It does not want to clip together. There we go. That's weird. What is going on? It's not wanting to clip together. Ah, I didn't have it. All right. There we go. Very satisfying snaps once you get it. All right. Oh, yeah. That sounds great. All right. Set off to the side. Take one of these. Gonna need two of these. Where's the other one? There we go. And one of these. All right. We're going to put that in here. And we're going to put these on top of it. Alternating. And we're going to connect. No, we're going to put it on the bottom here. All right. What is it doing? No, we're putting it here. Okay. Yeah, that's great. I'm going to build one of, how many of these? All right, blue. We need 2 clips. Okay. Not 2 balls. We're going to need 2 of these. And we're going to need 2 of these slopes. There's one. Starting to get up underneath there. And another one. Okay. So we're going to put these on one side. And then we're going to put this slope here. I guess this is supposed to be the tail, which is a pretty cool tail. All right. We're just going to attach that here. Nice. All right. We got one of these double-ended. Where's that at? Here we go. We got a blue plate, one of these slope pieces, and one of these curved pieces. All right. All right. Put that way, and this will go on like that, and we'll connect it right there. All right. This is a pretty chunky tail for how small the dragon actually is, I think. All right. And we'll take this and this white piece and this curved piece. And there's the tail. All right. And we attach that to the rest of the build right here, it looks like. Oh, that's pretty nice. Look at that. That's pretty nice, actually. I like that. This tail is pretty articulatable, and I like that. Okay. I'm going to put that off to the side. Next build. One of these. Put it sideways. I put another one on. There we go. These clips. And we're going to put one of these. Where's that blue plate at? There it is. Okay. What's on the top? Next page. Did I skip a step? Nope. It just wants me to build another part. Okay. One of these. 2 of these. Well, I guess we want this attached here. Do they want it sticking over? Looks like they do. And these 2 sticking over like this. I wonder what this is. Maybe the head? Probably the head. Wants me to put one of these blue things over it. Do they want it on the back or the front? They want it lined up with that. There we go. And one of these blue circles. Plates. No, they want those blue circle plates on the sides, it looks like. Yeah, okay, the sides. Where's the other one? Here we go. All right, no stickers. We're not doing stickers. Okay, so this is actually the head, which is pretty interesting. All right, we got one of these, and where's the other part? This half circle. Where's the half circle? Half circle. One of these, and we're missing a piece. And this arc. Okay. This. I guess this goes here. At least I'm trying to get it to go there. I'm not quite too sure what it's trying to show me here. I guess this comes over here. So we get like a little round part. And then this will attach them in the middle. Oh, that's really cool, actually. I didn't know you could do that. This is like a 3 stud. All right. We're going to attach this here, upside down, and the skull goes here. All right. That's actually a pretty nice build for a head. I like that. Next, we'll attach it to the body. These 2 joints right here. The head doesn't like to go back and forth. Okay. Mouth open up. That mouth actually fits in there really good. And, that'll go forward. And that'll go forward a little bit and up a little bit. There's not a lot of motion there, but it's still pretty cool. That's what the build's looking like so far. Yeah. All right. And now we're going to get to the wings. The wings. Little brick-built wings. This reminds me of that $10 dragon set where there you actually build a dragon with wings kind of like this. They're a little designed. So I'm sure it wants me to build 2 of these. All right, some spikes here, some half moons, parts. Got another one going. I actually can't see how it wants me to put it there. I guess it wants like this. That's actually pretty weird. One of these. And one of these. Actually wants me to put one of those on the sides too. Well, 2x1 plate. And off to the side here. Oh, these aren't the wings. They are, in fact, the legs. That's funny. That's actually pretty funny. No articulation there besides up and down, which kind of sucks. But, you know, maybe the ankles will give us a little more motion. All right, we'll build another one. Alrighty. I like the little accent of red that they have you put in there. That's pretty cool, actually. Sandwich that in with another part. These other half moons that go in here. Oh boy, we had exactly enough half moons. That's usually not something that happens. So I think they skipped out on a few in the set, which is actually pretty scary because you can totally miss an entire piece like that. A little piece like this. Let me switch that around on the build. I want it to be consistent. I don't think they want it to be consistent, but I want it to be consistent. Not here. There we go. How is everyone doing in the chat today? Yesterday we had a more lively chat. I want to know how everyone's doing. There we go. Second leg. Next page. All right, I'm going to put these here. Little weird Mr. Fantastic shoes that they like to put. So these are the feet, I believe. Little spikies. Put that on there like that. Yeah, I think we almost didn't have enough pieces for this build, which is crazy. Blue. Spike. Put that there. And this here. And we're going to attach that like this. No, like this. Okay. All right, pretty good. We're going to attach some little claws and toes to that. Thomas, I'm doing pretty good. I was supposed to get up and go to the fair and set up with Liz, but I was up all night being sick, you know, so I'm just I got up at like 1, did some dishes, and I need to build 2 of those, which is just unfortunate that they told me at the very end. I knew I needed 2 of them, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, but I'm doing all right. Been lurking in the stream for a bit. Yeah, that dude abandoned us earlier. It's just you and me now. No, I guess there's another guy here. So, dang, I hope you feel better. I'll be okay. Everything's just been a lot for me lately. I will be okay though. Get this other foot built. Little toenails that we got to put on here. Just going to use the other foot as reference. Not really going to worry about everything else. All right, this part. All right, so this goes here like that. That. This. Just going to put this here. I'm going to build out those little toes. All right, and I think we're going to need an entire different bag for the wings, you know? Because we're pretty much done with this build. We just need the wings done. Those little feet go on here. Those feet have a little movability, so I think it'll be okay. He's definitely going to need the wings, though, to keep himself standing. No, I guess that looks pretty good. He's a little armless chicken guy. And we had 1 piece left, unless this piece was supposed to go somewhere, and I missed it. Nope. All right. We're good. But, yeah. He's looking pretty good. Got that little chicken sit going on. Little jaw open there. He's surprised he exists right now. All right, on to the third bag, which I assume that's the first bag. I didn't throw it away. This bag's actually pretty tiny, so it makes sense that all of his parts would be in this one. Oh, yeah, just a bunch of tiny parts. Just enough to build a wing. Alrighty, we need 2 of those. Where's the other one? All the parts here are white, and I'm looking for gray, and I'm being blinded. And 2 of these. Go on the top. I think these might be horns, if I'm... Nope, they're just things that stick out of the side of them here. How do they want... They want us, like, sticking these right in the center there. Alright. That's a little weird. I don't really know why they have us do that, but it is weird. Let's have that tail push them up a little bit. Next page. All right, we got some finagling to do over here. Take that. Just right hooked him. One of these. These two plates right here. Let's see how they want this facing. Some of them. No, they don't want that. They want this. And they want this to go through here. Push through a little bit. And they want another one right here. So let's push that through as much as we can. There we go. What part are they wanting now? One of these? Want one of these going on like that. Just a lot of finagling with this one. These macaroni parts just to connect it. These Ys. It's a funky looking gun. All right, so now we're actually on to building the wings, which is pretty cool. I was wondering when the wings would come in. This is definitely the wings. We didn't get a thing to actually... So his wings are just going to be a little skeletal, I think. Yeah, just a little skeletal. Little bendy part here. We're going to put this... And then this, I can see how they connect, which is pretty cool. And then we got a little curvy, stabby part. I wish they would print these in the parts of the color because you can kind of see the red there. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Now it's going to be like, hey, now do it twice. Did I mess something up? I did. That's supposed to be down like this. Okay. I'm looking at it upside down on the instructions, and I'm like, what is going on here? 2 more of these little cone pieces. And some of these little wispy blades to go on here. All right. That's pretty cool. And these just attach here. Yeah, just a very small thing. Just a very small. I like that wing, though. That wing looks really nice. All right, and we got to do that all over again. So let's get started. These. I need another one. Where is it? Okay, it's standing on its side, being Mr. Invisible. I actually could not see it there. Just gonna speed build this one real fast. All right. Make sure that's in the right height. Okay. One of these. One of these angle pieces. Well, I need a macaroni joint, don't I? A little pasta in there. This goes here. Then we got one of these 90-degree bends. Got one of these. All right, it's coming together. Yeah, that's coming together real good. Okay. Just gonna put 3 of those on. Just gonna put this little hook. That does leave like a giant gap in there, and I wish you could get rid of it. I really do. I've got 2 of these blades that go on here like this, sticking outward, and we're going to attach it here. If I can do it. There we go. All right, he's all winged up. He's ready to go on a flight. Yeah, he's looking pretty cool. Just flying around like that. I think the build's mostly done. We still have a couple extra parts here, so it's probably not. Probably not even close. Those feet looking like a spreaded chicken over here. Okay. All right, so oh, he gets little claws on his front paws. So we're gonna get that. Some little claws going. I actually like that. That's pretty cool. And I think we need to build 2 of these. So we got one of these half moon plates. One of these. And these are actually reversed, so they go on like that. Nice. Okay. Oh, and these like just clip on like this. Oh, that's a weird looking. I guess we don't build 2 of these. You build 2 of them, you get 2 of them on the same side. Little spikies. That's pretty cool, actually. I like that. That's great. Yeah, that's actually really cool. All right, and it looks like you. All right, and this is his right foot. If I can get it in there, dang. It doesn't want to. Oh, that's because I'm putting it in the wrong spot. All right, that's pretty cool. So, app. So I guess he just uses this and no. I guess he's just got claws up here. They don't really do anything for him. All right. Yeah, it is looking pretty nice so far. I'm not sure about those claws being there. I think that's a little funky. And it wants me to build them in the opposite direction now. Okay. Yeah, but those claws are looking funky. I can definitely see like why it's like this now. It's because this is the foot. It goes on here like that. If you would kindly. There we go. Okay. Little claws. I've got too many extra pieces. Something's not right here. Something is definitely not right here. Oh, you know what? I bet I have to build him a little banner. There have been a lot of little banners this season with the Lego stuff. A little claw, little ball joint here. If you could go in kindly. Ow. All right. And then this goes right there. Okay, little ball joints. They want us to squish them. Yep, there's the banner. All right, so we need. Oh, they want us to build that. Okay. So these 2 little clear pieces here on this little Jedi lightsaber. Then 2 more Jedi lightsabers because 1 Jedi lightsaber is not enough. You know? Why is it not clipping on there? It's because I'm using the wrong parts. Need to use these little black studs. Okay. Like little black stud guys going in there. Okay. Couldn't figure that out. Looks like they want the textured part going on the outside. So this one. I actually can't see what's going on here. Okay. Yeah. That part. And wants these 2 little horny things coming out here. It's crazy. This little stick goes in here. Does it want the end? Yes, it does. So that's looking pretty cool. We're actually building a thing here. It wants me to use another lightsaber part. Wants a blue stud on both sides. I don't feel like that's on for some reason. All right. And it wants it on the bottom, which actually looks pretty cool. And then we got 2 of these. And they want us to put some stickers on them, but we don't do stickers here. No thank you. No bueno. But these banners are looking pretty cool. I like these banners. All right. There it is. And we attach it to the dragon right there, actually. There's this little spot that they had us build earlier on the build. I guess it just clips on like that. And he's done. All right, that's pretty cool. And he's falling. A little support with his tail. All right. Now I guess now I'm actually excited to get onto the main build. I don't know why they didn't just make this 2 separate books so we could jump into the build that we wanted. So I'm guessing he can actually sit on the dragon right here. Yeah, okay. Which is pretty nice. He can sit on the dragon there, and there's usually a place for me to put his thing. They're actually not doing that, so let me just put it in his hand there. Take him off the dragon actually, so I can do that. All right. Just put it sideways like this, and we can put him on the dragon there. Cool. All right. They both have a thing now, which is pretty cool. All right, we're just going to put these off to the side, and we're going to start the next part of the build, which is going to be the jet itself. I guess we're going to start on with the Lloyd figure. I'm going to bring Thunderfang in later and like disconnect him. I'm going to take that skeletal dragon apart and connect it to the Thunderfang the ways it's supposed to, making Thunderfang a more epic figure. Alright, we got our little pieces right here up in the corner, just like always. We can put this Lloyd together. His feet. This is my 3rd Lloyd figure. Oh man, I just love these parts so much. These armor pieces look so cool. Alright, the Lloyd head. Got his angry face. He's all angry. And his like chill face, I guess. Like he's doing the rock, and then you actually have his angry face. If it'll focus. There we go. So we're just going to put his angry face on there because I like his angry face. And we got this hairpiece like in one of his other mechs. So little sword on the back. And he actually has one of these collectible blades, which this is my 2nd one now. I showed this yesterday on stream, but you have like these little masks right here, and when you do this, you can see that that's the Forbidden Phi symbol. You remove it, and it's just a mask. Actually, I guess you can still see the symbol. It's just when you do this, it makes the rest of the mask disappear. And like I think that's the only one it does it for, which is pretty cool. He slapped the sword in his hand, and that's a really cool sword. I love these swords so much. And let's actually get to building this mech. Is there any other build I should worry about? Nope. Let's get into it. All right, one of these, 2nd peg. Then it looks like it wants me to get another one and put it in the 2nd peg as well. All right. And one of these 2x6s on the bottom. 2 pegs on the side. It's almost like they could have just thrown a single ped block in here and stuck this plate on the bottom. They could have saved us like 3 pieces. But, you know, I guess that's not what they wanted to do. And I've just realized my foot has fallen asleep because of the angle I'm working in. Ow. Guys, my foot is fully asleep. I'm going to get up and stretch a little bit. Wow. All right, we got... Gonna put 2 of these here. And then we got to put this here lined up with that. Cool. Then this one here lined up with this peg hole. No. Ah! Peg thief. This peg hole. That way these two studs align. I'm sure they're just going to have us do this step again. All right, they want us to flip it, and then they want to put one of these reverse plates on it. If I can find these reverse plates, there we go. They want this reverse plate right here. They want some of these weird studs. Some of these here. Well, I can't wait to see how this turns into how it actually turns into what we're looking for. Oh, this is a cool piece. Look at this engine piece. Not expect to see that in here. Oh, I hate it too. It's the worst. Maybe take these stupid shoes off, you know? All right. No, but the truth is my studio is way too small. So I am just over here working in an awkward position. And my foot just fell asleep on me. That's just how it goes. That goes there. Oh, got one of these like gun barrel thingies. That's pretty cool. One of these. And a black one. Where's this one go? This is 2. So it wants 1 in each of these holes. I'm excited to see what this actually looks like once we get it to turn into what it needs to turn into. So this goes here like that. This piece is still movable. All right, so I think this is probably the core of the actual mech that we're building right now, which is going to be really cool. And it wants me to do this all over again. 2 here. And this long one needs to line up with it, I guess, like this. And it wants me to repeat that process over here with these anti-studs, one of these green plates, and these reversed gray plates. Yeah, I hate it when my legs fall asleep. It's just the worst. And that's like that. It wants me to grab one of these weirdo boys and one of these. Okay. Click this together. We have 3 parts floating around on the table right now. I don't like that. I actually don't like that one bit. We're going to take some. All right. We are going to place those here. Owie. All right. That's what we have. And 2 of these 3 of these pegs. In the holes, in the holes, in the holes. Okay. And it looks like it wants us to... Oh, we have to build something else. We got to put one of these on here. And then this goes here. Sweet. Okay. And we put it all together. Not like that. Yeah, like that. Okay. Is this correct? Yes, it looks correct. Okay. And that still moves, and that does not move. Oh, okay. That moves very slightly. I know on like the other dragon mech that I made, like you did something kind of like this, and the whole thing just kind of didn't move, and it was weird. All right, we got one of these and one of these. If I can pick it up. Want us to put it on the bottom here and clip it right here. Yep, okay. And one of these, they want us to put it, where do they want to put it? Oh, okay. They actually want us to put this in here, I guess, to make this more rigid. So that's actually pretty weird. And then they want us to cover that up with another one of those. So I'm actually having trouble seeing what I'm doing right now. I'm sorry, guys. All right. we go. Want one of these 3x3s and one of these and one of these. 2 of those. There we go. So they want this. Really? They want to lock this up? I guess they do. So we're putting this here. Really? That's what they're just making this one solid piece? That's so weird. Why are they doing that? These two here. I think I'm missing something. Nope, I'm not. And then these 3 here. That's so weird. I don't know why they had me build this whole contraption that way. All right, a couple of these slope grill plates on a 2x6 on both sides. This is probably going to be the hips of the mech. It's usually what these look like. Almost done with the 4th bag, and that goes right here. All right. That is no longer bendable. I do not know why they had us point joints in there. I guess just for this, but I don't know why they had us do that in the first place. Who knows? I'm sure we'll figure it out later. All right, one of these right here. One of these and one of these reverse. So right here. And they want this going like this, I guess. Okay. Perfect. Bee's back. Bee's back. Bee alert. Bee alert. Welcome back, Bee. Bee Bandit. Raid. Welcome back. We're happy to have you. Oh, my goodness. You missed the first 2 couple builds. We actually got a Sora's little flying thing here, and we got this cool skeletal dragon. It's nice to see you, though. Be alert. Yes, be alert. I will be very alert while you are around. Thank you for coming. These. 2 of these, and 1 of these, and a circle. Okay. You were on another stream? That's okay. I did say I was going to start this one at 6 today, but I started it a little bit early because I wanted to have the rest of the day for other things. So one of those, got a nice plate and a slope. Now, uncover the image so I can see what I'm doing. What are you doing? That there. I guess this here. No, we already have one of those there. That goes in the back right here. Okay. This here. Yeah, but we are working on a dragon mech. Not a dragon mech, a jet mech today, which is going to be really cool. I'm excited to get it all put together. 2 of these slopes and 2 of these round plates. Pretty good just watching someone build a set. Oh, I hope they're having fun building that set. All right. That's pretty cool. All right, Sora, you're going to have to stop scratching my instructions up. I love you, girl. Get out of here. All right, we got a 3x3. Got 1 of these weirdos. What are these? Okay, 2 of these. 1 of these circular plates and 1 of these. All right. I do not know why it asked for 2 of these. Oh, I have to build 2 of them. That's why. Okay. So we actually have to have 2 of these. These must be for the side of the mech. You wanted to raid? Well, raid on. Raid on. We are happier here. You're going to build a mech too? What is your mech going to be like? If you could have an idealized mech, What would your mech look like? And what would its theme be? That's a good question. I'm good at questions. I know what I'm doing. That's a question to everyone in the chat, by the way. I want to hear everyone's opinion. I want to know what your mech would look like. Because I freaking love mechs. I have a problem. My house is full of them. I do have a problem. That goes there. All right, another. All right, we got a slow plate and one of these. And I cannot see my instructions anymore. Where is it wanting that? I'm actually not. Oh, it wants it on the front. Duh. A Star Wars mech from the Clone Troopers. Ah, yeah. That's actually a pretty cool mech. I haven't gotten gotten into like Lego Star Wars, but you know they build mechs for everything these days, which is pretty cool. Oh, we finally get to put our fancy schmancy little engine on the front. Look at that. Look at that little engine piece. How's the wife doing? The wife is doing really good. She's out working on. This goes on backwards. We have the fair this weekend, and she's out setting up for that. And I don't have any kids yet. We don't have kids yet. We are working on it, though. I should not have said that. Congratulations, B. You've trolled me into saying something I shouldn't have. God damn it, B. Fuck. Oh, my God. No, but we're all doing fine. We're having a lot of fun. And I just pulled something on my side. All right. Put some of these slope plates on there. Yeah, that's starting to look pretty good. All right, now a little detailing on here. Guess a couple of these. And I'm hoping the rest of those are just for decoration. Nope, they are not. We have more things to do. All right. All right. One of these gray pieces. Go on here. No, I will not stop streaming. You can forget that. All right. Would it be something if I just believe you and turn off the stream? Wouldn't that be crazy? All right. Don't make me turn this into an educational video, B. I will do it. Like the Megazord from Power Rangers. They kind of did like a Megazord from Power Rangers a while back. All right, we're on to the 5th bag. Look at that. Look at it. I'm going to write that down in my notes and tell everyone. Every new viewer, huh? Well, as soon as we get new viewers, you can go ahead. It's the Wild West out here. There are very few viewers for me. We're going to put this off to the side. We got like 4 little builds going on. Moving on to, that's the 6th bag. I need the 5th one. Yeet. How you guys enjoying the VOD so far? Look at this little cockpit piece. That's pretty cool, actually. Oh, man. All right. Let's just put this over here for now. Actually, let's get this sticker out of the way. Oh, we'll put that there. We'll put those little mech dragon in the back for decoration. All right. That's a great question, B. One thing I've learned is you have to avoid Mr. Beast because he will drop your ratings. He is a rating soaker, He absolutely destroys any channel that he is a part of, except for his own, which is really weird. It's almost like it's sabotage. So, yeah, that. Also, he keeps making weird food. I don't know, man. Him and that Jake Paul fella, they keep making weird foods. And then crypto. Let's talk about that crypto stuff. No, but I wish I had that many viewers. That would be great. Quit my day job, do this all the time, give you guys some good content. Ooh, nice snapping. Avoid him or not, avoid him. He likes to put his friends in death games. I'm not all about them death games. He saw Squid Games and said, I can do that. And then he did. What is this? It's got little studs that go over here. Okay. Like that. And like that. Okay. Everything else is just leftovers, the little yellow blocks. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Avoid him. Avoid him. He's got enough subscribers. This must be the bottom of the mech. Ooh. That looks pretty nice. I like that. All right. Put this here. One of these little loopers on the top. Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting to the green, the needy greeny of it. Ooh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna make a nice yellow racing stripe on the side. I like that. I like that a lot. Love it when Lego does this. Just nice little racing stripes. Is this a gun? Guys, I found it. The golden gun. Yeah, for sure. Alrighty. That's pretty cool. That step's done. Yeah, green 4x4 for going out and mudding. You have a better golden gun? You got it in War's Zane's car. Oh, really? I forgot what I was doing. There we go. I need these. The little guys. Where do these go? They go here? Yeah, they go right here. This set's got a lot of small stuff in it. And some slope pieces that go on the inside like that. I'm actually having trouble with all these smaller parts. You were building duh? I was building duh what? Let's see here. One of those. One of these. Okay. And that's the same one. I need a different one. Here we go. They actually separated them like that. That's weird. All right. That actually looks nice in the cockpit. I like that. Get in there. Get. A little nose piece. So how is your day going, B? Let's see here. Any drama? Any not drama? Yeah, I did. That. Oh, and we're on to connecting it to the main body. Okay. So, a little T-shape goes right there. That's pretty cool. Make sure that's all locked down. All right, and it still moves. So this is the body of the mech, and this is the head, which is pretty nice. All right, and we got some more of these slopes that go on the back here, if I can find them. And those will go on the inside like this to make it more consistently colored. Awesome. Give me that slope. Sweet. The cockpit's looking nice. Next page. And we're going to build something big. Looks like a 3x3, some red slope on the front. 2 of these. Yeah, I mean, isn't everyone? The skull after that, you're like, No, but being an adult is hard sometimes. And yeah, sometimes adults do adult things. You want to talk about the birds and the bees? You'll have to go talk to a bird, Mr. B. That's what I say. We got some more stuff over here. So one of these. One of these. Yeah. No, not one of those. Just one of these. They don't want one of those. Lucky I'm not you. Good for you. I don't know what you mean by that. That's funny. Oh, no, that's a black piece. They want a black one. There we go. I didn't know there were black ones in the set. Okay. I'll put this here. And that there. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Doesn't really click on anything. It's just kind of hovering there. I guess we're going to flip that on the other side. We are not. It is going on an alternate build path. Okay. I'm going to add that. One of these colored paint. And one of these. Yeah, but it'd be nice to have a family someday. Burbs. Yes, some burbs. The American dream, the house, the fence. And what is that? It's a little brown spike. Okay, that goes right there. And we need a little yellow thing right here. The burbs. That'll go there. And we'll put a little fin piece on it, I guess. And a little yellow, a square like this. Okay. All right, that's done. And that goes here. Yeah, all right. That looks pretty good. Feel like I'm missing something. A little grill. Missed a grill. Yeah. The grill goes right there. All right. That's looking pretty smooth. I like that. Green. Black. And where's that one piece? I said it. Go ahead. Put it in the chat. I said one piece. I actually don't know where that is. Am I missing a piece? Oh boy. No, it's silver. I'm looking for a silver piece. Oh boy, I hate it when that happens. Well, guys, I have lost a piece. It is gone. Oh no. Oh, there it is. It put it over there for some reason. Trying to scare me. All right. This goes here. Silver piece goes here. I guess we'll build another thingy to go right there. Absolutely. They put the slopes in different places to confuse confuse me, and I don't know why they did that. It is a hot day. That's what I'm saying. It is hot. What's it like? What's the weather like in your guys' area today? Because here it is hot. It is like way too hot. One of these, one of those. If I can pick it up. And one of these. Oh, no, I'm missing something. No, this does not go here. This little blade does. And a little yellow square right here. And we can put that right here. Alrighty. I think the head goes here. I think that's what this is for. Little mech's head. Okay. Man, this build is meticulous, man. There's a lot going on. Here, little green ones. They want me to alternate them? Why do they want me to do that? We will find out in a second. Some of these weird slopes. Oh, no. Okay. Clear skies. 84 degrees. That's crazy. That's nice. I'm glad you got some good weather going over there. Okay. There we go. That's what it wanted. That's what it wants from me. That's the ticket. All right. And the slope. And it wants me to put a sticker on, but I'm not going to do it because I've chosen not to. This goes, nope, this goes here. This must be the front or something. It's looking like the front of a car now, actually. I'm looking at it. Look like the front of a car to you guys? I did that wrong. I gotta get that piece off. I've done it wrong. There we go. Screw the brick separator. I have nails. I had nails. All right. I missed a step, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I didn't see these little guys over here. They're supposed to go in like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. You clawed them off. And not like that. Ooh. That's not right. There we go. Came off. That's actually a pretty cool design. Where's this going? Right on the top there? To encapsulate it. All right. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Little spikes going over it. Look at that arch. The edge of the nail, not the whole thing. Yeah, the whole thing would suck. That would actually hurt. All right. It's actually telling me to put the windshield on now. So let's do that. There you go. Now Lloyd can fly around without getting bugs in his teeth. It also tells me how to shut it for some reason. It's like, all right, now that you've done that, shut it. All right. Next section, 3x3. I don't think I've seen this piece before. This thing's pretty interesting. It's a 1x3 hook clip. Crazy. These green guys. Oh boy. And then it wants me to put this on here. Oh, I think I'm building the head. I think that's what this is. Okay. And it wants me to put one of these on the front. Yep, on the front. Next page. Yep, I'm definitely building the head. And that's where the guns come in, apparently. We take the little two guns. They actually use guns for these. That's hilarious. And then two of these. And then we stick these on the back like that. And then we stick them in here. Oh, that lines up perfectly with these. That's actually pretty cool. So this is going to be the turret that goes on the top. Oh my god. There we go. Straighten that out a little bit. All right, now the front of the head, the side of the head. What are we working on here? Okay. One of these, and this clips onto here. One of these yellow ones. And then it clips onto the side of the head like this. I guess this is supposed to clip on like there too. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. It goes up like this. Is that what it wants? All right. I guess it stabilizes the gun a little bit. And it wants me to build another one. All right. That goes on there like that. Straighten that all up. All right, this will go on here like this. And then it wants that going up too. So that's actually pretty cool. That's a nice head design. I like that. And we're going to take one of these blue parts and we're going to put it right here. All right. Next we go. Get one of these. One of these. Goes like this. One of these little claws on the back. One of these. And it wants me to make a weird contraption. So like one of these. I don't know what it wants. Okay, I see what it wants. It wants this. It wants this ball joint. So this is going to be the head, which is pretty cool. This ball joint connects right here. It wants me to swing it down like that. Then it wants me to attach it on the bottom. So like this. I guess to put the guns facing that way. And it wants me to attach it to the main body. So we got the head on, which is pretty cool. That's pretty nice. A little turret. And you transform it, and you turn the head around. And you up, and it's got a little head going there. Which is really weird that the head looks like that. It is a weird looking head. I don't like that the, yeah, that is a weird looking head. I'm going to say it's just a weird looking head for a mech. All right, I'm just going to slope those down a little bit. I'm going to spin it back so it looks like a turret on the, I'm just going to put those down so it looks normal. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Am I making a mech too? Yes, I'm making a mech too. All right. And these little hooks will go down here like this. Or maybe not. There we go. Just gotta force them. Force them in there. Sweet. And I believe that's the rest of that step. Yes, it is. So we actually have the body of the mech. It wants me to put these fins underneath of it. So there we go. It's the little junk flap. All right, clean up my little pieces here on the bag 7, 6. Oh no, this stream's gonna take a while. This is a big one. All right, little guys. There's a lot going on in this one. Okay, just gonna stand Lloyd up in the back. Actually, just have him stand there. All right, bag 6. Don't get me mixed up with bag 9. All right. we are getting a little crowded over here. There's just so much mech to build. All right, we gotta move you out of here, guy. Just a little bit. Just gonna put this right there so we can finish building. It looks like we might be moving on to like legs. I hope. Hopefully, there's a legs. Maybe the arms. There's so much going on with this build. There is a lot going on with this build. I built like one of these reverse slopes on the bottom here. I don't know why they're showing it to me like that. 2 3x2s here. And I'm getting blinded. All right, one of these, I believe, here. Little peg. Yeah, okay, and a yellow one to level that out. Next page. Got an anti-black stud and a green slope plate somewhere. There it is. It's in the same bag. Then a 90-degree part. There it is. It was hiding from me. We got some black pieces, and I'm having trouble seeing them now. Another one. And this grill piece. This will actually go on the top of this, like that. And it wants me to put a sticker there. I'm on the bottom. I'm not going to do that. You can forget it. And then this goes here. Okay. I see where we're going with this. I built this wrong. This actually goes over here. There we go. And another black part. Dark green. On the top. Next page. Yeah, I think we're building a wing. I can't really tell. One of these. 2 of these. 1 of these. One of those. What am I missing? Need one of these guys. And I would imagine that that part's supposed to be over here. Okay, and one of these. Okay. So we are going to take this. We're going to put a ball through here. How is everyone doing? It's getting a little quiet in chat. I want to check in on you guys. You still alive? You guys still alive in there? Oh. Oh boy. A little ball in the end. This will go here. This clips into here. This here. And then we attach the whole shebang like this. Yes. Awesome. Tan plate. Level that out. Actually, it didn't level it out. It tried to level it out. These flat guys. Wants me to put another pin in it. I think this might be a leg. I really can't tell what they're trying to have us build now. You're building well. That's cool. Oh, that leveled it out, actually. That's weird. Okay. What are you building? All right. We're going to have one of these conversion plates for the side, and then a green one on the top. And it wants me to put more on the sides. And here. That was a nice satisfying snap. And here's another one. And this one here. All right. And it wants one of these on this part right here. Green, and there's an anti-stud. Wants 2 of these on this anti-stud. A black and white mech. Okay, that's cool. I got one of these. I've been thinking about it, and I think we probably will open a Discord server. It's just not going to be for a while. I'm hoping we can like have people share their like Beyblade, Legos, and like all kinds of other things there. All right. One of these, and there's a clip somewhere. Where is it? Here it is. Goes on the bottom. This actually goes here, upside down. I have no idea what I'm building. Oh, that's pretty cool. So this goes on the bottom like this and covers this up. Am I doing this right? Yeah, okay. So this goes right here. A little plate. Okay. Not really sure what this is for. But that's what we're supposed to do. All right. I need one of these slopes, one of the green slopes, one of those, one of these. Where's the other part? This one, and we need a 3x3. Okay. Nope, we need 2 of these. Okay, cool. Completely miffed that up. All right, and that'll go there. And this one will go here. It's looking pretty level. And we need to stick it to the side of the build. Upside down. All right, right here. Yeah, that fits perfectly, actually. All right, next page. We have been streaming for a long time. Not as long as yesterday, but it is getting there. Okay, one of these needs to go here. All right. And we need to take some of these. Oh, boy. I've actually been talking too long, and my voice has gone out. So, yeah, there goes my voice. So we're just going to sit here and build for a bit. If you have any questions, ask me. Oh, boy. So piece. They didn't give me enough sloops? No, they did. Okay. That's a piece. That lines up pretty nicely. I like that. So this is definitely a leg. I can tell it's a leg now. Or maybe it's an arm. I don't know. And they're going to have us build another one. So let's grab that anti-stud and just get to building. Oh, I have no idea what they're having me do now. This is a completely different part. It looks like the rest of it, but it is not. We're getting to the point where there's just a whole mech involved, and it's taking up a lot of space. Put that there. Well, I think... Okay. My phone wasn't plugged in. I've been streaming off of the power of God. I'm on 5%. I just realized it. Oh my God. It's plugged in now, but Jesus, it was not before. Oh my God. Oh God. All right. We're good. We're good. We're still streaming. We got it plugged in. Oh my God. Are we going to make it? Oh, who knows? Who even knows? That's crazy. I can't believe that. I can't believe it wasn't plugged in. Oh, God. I ran it dead on the stream. 2 of these weird honky boys. Oh my god. We might, if the stream cuts out, we'll cut myself. Ow. When did that happen? But if the stream cuts out, we'll take a break and then we'll start the stream back up later. No, my phone really was that low. It was awful. I'm like, oh my god, I didn't even realize it. I hate these C chargers, man. Bro risks not being texted for his night. Yeah, I know, right? That's crazy. All right. The 3x3 here. We might have to end the stream early because I really didn't notice that my phone wasn't plugged in. Oh wow. We still have like the rest of the build to go to. This mech is huge. It is so big. It's actually kind of ridiculous. Do they not want me? I guess they don't want me to do that. Okay. I guess the insides don't get stuff. And no, I was supposed to put that one up and then put a green plate underneath of it. Oh, bro, you can do it. There we go. I've actually never seen this piece in green before. That's weird. I've never seen that before. All right, this, I'm missing a piece. No, I'm not. I already picked it up and put it over here. That's how tired I am. You can tell how tired I'm getting. We'll probably have to finish this later, guys. I'm going to finish this bag, and then I'm going to put the stream up, you know? I'll put it up and then take a few. All right, how far over do they want this on here? It looks like they want it lining up with this stud. So like that. Looks pretty nice. These are definitely the thighs. Yeah, they line up right here. They made it so like the knees don't bend, and I don't like that. But I guess that's what they got to do. An extra $10 for knees, I guess. All right, we're getting on to this part. I like them on the angles like that. This step is always the same on every mech ever. It's insane. Yeah, you can get in there. Okay. All right, what part? It wants it in this one, right? Yeah. Sweet. All right. I can definitely see where the leg is going now. And it wants me to attach it here. Ooh. Like this. All right. And that's the knee. Made it one whole piece. All right. The slope goes right. What is going on there? Oh, I guess they want us to cover the whole knee up with it. That's crazy. Next page. All right, we're going to be putting, I guess we're decorating it now, which is pretty great. I can't actually see what I'm doing. That's crazy. That's not what we're supposed to be doing. Let's slope that, and we need one of these moon pieces. So the slope looks like it goes here. This piece goes here. Just studying my toe. Don't do that. No. All right, and then this goes here. Yeah, that's usually where a joint goes. That's funny that they did that. That's actually really funny. All right. Now this, and I guess we put one of these in the corner here. And I guess we cover this whole plate up like that. There we go. And we repeat the process on the other side. I don't know why I'm flipping the page. I haven't finished this side yet. I'm that tired. All right. Put this here, and it wants this here. The inside of the thigh is going to be different than the outside. Slope here. This slope goes here. So that's going to be a little better looking. And this thing goes on the other side. It's looking like a leg. I guess it goes like this on that side. So next page. I think. All right, we got 2 more steps. All right. This, that, and this goes here. Sweet. And we have this for decorating here. And this last part actually goes like that. So that's actually pretty cool. We got the whole leg done. And then we're supposed to flip it like this, mech like this, and connect it back here. Okay, on these 3. All right, so we got that done. It's getting pretty long. I think we're gonna end the stream here, guys, and we'll pick up with the rest of the mech later. This is a massive build. This is like one of the bigger sets. I think there are around 1,100 pieces in this set. Yep, exactly 1,112. So I'm going to catch you guys later. Maybe we'll finish the stream later today. We'll finish this build. We got the dragon, we got this, and we got most of this mech done. I guess I might as well slap Lloyd in here before we go. But it's starting to look like a mech. His sword probably won't fit in here with him now that I think about it. So let's just put his arms up. And we will clip his feet in there. Down. All right, that's a perfect fit. Yeah, he's looking happy in there. Looking good. All right. Well, click like, hit subscribe, and good piece, Crystal. Yep. I'll catch you guys in the next one. We'll probably pick up, what time is it? We'll probably pick up around 8 o'clock with the next build. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.